cracking, party people? Welcome to another edition of TIPI, the Interesting Party Is podcast, where we talk about some interesting situations involving some interesting people and the interesting outcomes that come along with it. My name is Zany. I'm your host. Thanks a lot for kicking it. Hey, you've seen us on this platform before. If you like the content we're trying to deliver here, please like and subscribe. Hit that subscription button so you won't miss any of the interesting stuff. All right, so let's get started. Usher done did it again. Between him and Chris Brown, I don't know which one is worse with these meet and greets and some of the crazy antics that go on at these shows. But recently, Usher has been the cause of another breakup of another couple because the girlfriend went to his show and showed out with Usher himself. Now, if you look at some of this video footage, you see he getting all up on her. He all up on her. And it's become a problem at home with her boyfriend because let me see. A 45-year-old man has filed for divorce, right? After Usher seduced his girl and kissed her at his show. Now, here's the interesting part about this. The man who's filing for divorce from this young lady says that she don't believe in PDA. In the time that they've been married, the time that they dated, she's never kissed him in public. She refuses to. She not down with that. But she kissed Usher. and that must have raised the red flag. He said if she'll do this in front of 20,000 people, what would she do if she was alone with Usher? Now, for Usher's part, he is saying that, listen, I'm here to entertain you. I'm not here to, seduce you or take you back to my room, or I'm here strictly as an entertainer.
Responsible for how people choose to react to my experience as an entertainer. I am not deliberately trying to do anything that's going to rock anybody's home.
This is what you call ushering.
I'm ushering right now. This is what I actually say to myself in the mirror every time I go out there before I hit the stage. I am not here to break up your home. I am here to entertain you, my love.
And some of the antics in his shows are part of the music and what the music is set up to do. And then Usher goes about his business of entertaining these women who he knows quite well will do anything. They'll do anything he asks. All he got to do is ask. But he continues to do this. Now, y'all remember late last year, he got into it because Keke Palmer, right? Personality to actress, a personality. She turned up at one of his shows wearing this. Look at it. And somebody, of course, pulled out their phone and captured the entire episode with her and Usher dancing around and she in the lace naked suit. That's what I call it. I call it the lace naked suit. Because, and then for his part, Usher said, listen, I didn't try to mess up your relationship.
We caused some ruckus in my relationship.
Hold on. Did we cause some
We did.
ruckus in our relationship?
We were being showmen.
Hold on. Did I have anything to do with what was going on in your home? Did I send you that dress?
Have you seen the Boondocks episode? Because you've been apparently accused of this for years.
Did I send you the dress?
I didn't tell you to wear that dress. I didn't tell you to come backstage and do all the things that you was doing at my show. No, that wasn't me. That was you. And Keke tried to play it off, but again, she got into some serious issues with her boyfriend, with her man, over this. And now Usher goes and does it again at these meet and greets and during the show. And he does these things and he doesn't realize what it's doing to relationships. And Usher, I mean, now that you've seen this, I mean, what you gonna do now moving forward? What you gonna do now moving forward? It's TIPI. The interesting part is, Usher gotta do what he gotta do. Y'all about to listen, girl. You better stop getting all up on this, man. You're gonna lose. Don't mess up your home for Usher. He going to the next city. Don't mess up your home for Usher. TIPI, the interesting part is, thanks a lot again for kicking it with us. If you like the content we're creating here, please like and subscribe to the channel. We need more subscribers. Big shout out to our sponsors. Kiss Island Vodka Experience, and Big Don's. The Kiss Island Experience Vodka, my bad. And Big Don's sauce. Both of these guys chip into the show, and we love what they do. BigDonsCollection.com. BigDonsCollection.com. This is some of the best sauce on the market right now. It's only available online, prompt delivery, and you got so many options with merchandise and additional seasonings and everything you need to get the grill popping this summer. BigDonsCollection.com. The Kiss Island Experience @_the Kiss Island Experience @_the Kiss Island Experience to get all things related to the Kiss Island Experience vodka. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be some of the smoothest vodka that you've had. It's organically made. It's delicious, and it pairs with anything, whether it's your Bloody Mary, some lime and lemon juice, whatever you want to do with this. I'm a vodka Sprite guy myself, so it pairs perfectly. @_the Kiss Island Experience. Make sure you check it out. All right. I almost hesitate to say this, and I don't mean anything by it, but I'll explain it. The bigger the level, the bigger the devil. Right? See what I'm saying? The bigger the level, the bigger the devil. And I do not by any means mean to characterize this young lady as a devil. I'm just saying when things start to level up for you, them bad guys go to work. Case in point, Mr. Shannon Sharpe, Mr. Shay himself, has been hit with a $50 million sexual assault lawsuit. It's not a criminal suit. It is one of those other lawsuits where you're just trying to get some money. You know what I'm talking about. It's not a criminal charge. It's more of just a lawsuit for sexual assault. Jane Doe, young lady that he met, said that he raped her on many occasions during their rocky but consensual relationship. Now that's just some weirdness, right? But she goes on to explain that, first of all, she's 30 years his junior. So she's in her 20s, he's in his 50s. So, Shannon Sharpe is in the gym. He sees a young lady. He said, "Hey, I will buy you." This got to be the ultimate pickup line, if you ask me. "I will buy you a new set of breasts if you complete this weight loss challenge that I'm going to give you." Right? So basically, he said a couple things. He said her breast as is ain't no good right now, and he called her fat. That's a red flag, girl. I know you only 20 something, but dang, a guy gonna say your breast is trash and you fat, and you gonna go out with him? Hey, come on. Anyway, I get it. It's youth. I get it. It's Shannon Sharpe. He's a superstar. He's a 3-time Super Bowl guy. He's all over ESPN. He's got Club Shay Shay and all the things, right? So you see him in the gym, he say something stupid, you go for it because it's Shannon Sharpe. He got that paper. And he's all right looking guy. I don't know first of all, women hate it when you approach them in the gym. And then to tell her that that her breast is trash and she fat as your pickup line, I just don't know how he got away with that. But I digress. She went on to say that he was verbally and physically abusive during many times when they were together. She was yelling at him. He was yelling at her and cussing her out one time while a gun was present in the room, and she was scared. So she shared her location with her friends just in case, right? With her iPhone. He grabbed her when he figured out what she was doing. He grabbed her by the throat and said, "If you ever do that again, I will kill you." So these are some of the things that are coming out. And you just don't know what people are really like. I mean, Shannon Sharpe is a certain personality on TV, but there's no way you could know what he's really like, in a relationship like this. He was demanding that she show up when, where, and how he asked her to. He was controlling, but she continued with this consensual relationship for a long time. Now, Shannon and his team have issued a statement denying all the allegations, blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes. But the reason I say the bigger the level, the bigger the devil is because right now, Shannon Sharpe is in line to level up to $100 million deal for his Club Shay Shay production company, right? He never made that much money even playing football for 15 years. I think his biggest year he played, the most money he made was $5 million. But he's been making money for a long time. But the most money he made over his 15-year career was $22 million. So $100 million, that's a big deal. That's a level up. And just as he's seeing this come about, this starts to happen. He's close to making this deal. He's got a deal right now that's almost expired, but he's looking to level this up to a $100 million deal that would include all the shows on his Club Shay Shay network, including Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Club 520 podcast, The Bubba Dub Show, and Humble Baddie. Some of these I've seen, some of them I haven't. Obviously, I've seen Nightcap with Ocho Cinco. Of course, everybody's seen Club Shay Shay. I think Cat Williams probably had a lot to do with him leveling up his pay rate. So here comes this $50 million lawsuit. Now, the interesting part about this lawsuit right now, the young lady, the Jane Doe, her team consists of her attorney, which is a female. It also consists of a young man. This name is probably familiar with. His name is Tony Busby. Tony Busby is what he looks like. This is Tony Busby. Tony Busby is the same guy behind all of those charges against Diddy. Tony Busby is the same lawyer behind the sexual assault charges against Jay-Z, where Jay-Z fought back, got this guy kicked off the case, and is looking to take his legal license. So with that said, we know that even before Diddy came along, Tony Busby was the type of attorney that will put out these salacious headlines and these salacious accusations and then move forward with a settlement. It's a money grab. That's what Tony Busby does. He's synonymous with, accusing these superstars of this, getting them scared so they'll settle. That's what he does. So here we go. Now Tony Busby is involved with this lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe. And I'm not to say just because Tony Busby is involved, this young lady does not have a crime. I am not that kind of guy. I believe that a woman could say yes 99 times, but that one time she says no, no means no. I believe that. Furthermore, I'm not the type of person who needs to strong arm you for your affection. If you're not feeling me, I'm gonna go my way, you go yours. Hopefully you find somebody that you feeling, that you can give yourself to, and I'll do the same. I'll find somebody who wants to be with me. I am not strong arming nobody for nothing. They said in these accusations, in these papers, in these filings that Shannon Sharpe, the girl said no, he still took it. And the whole time she's saying no and crying, he just don't care. I think what they're implying here is the relationship went sour when she realized that Shannon was cheating on her. She thought they were in an exclusive relationship. But remember that whole recording thing came out of Shannon Sharpe having sex with another lady, accidentally came out. Yeah. Well, these two were together. And when she heard that, when that came out, she kind of changed her energy toward him. Does that make sense? Changed her energy toward him. He was like, nah, fam, it don't work like that. It's over here. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Let's go. And that's the kind of attitude, the energy that he displayed inside of this relationship. So she wants $50 million. Obviously, we'll see how this pans out. It's unfortunate that he's close to cashing in on all his hard work, really cashing in, really making an impact in this podcast community and in media period. And then something like this happens. But that's exactly the time to strike, when that he's got a lot to lose. So he wants to hurry up, quick settle, so everything could go away. This is how the world is running, y'all. Y'all better be careful. I am praying for the young lady. I'm praying for Shannon Sharpe. I'm a fan. I hope that he, works this out. And, if these accusations, if these charges, even if this stuff is true, man, get some help. Get some help. Get some anger management. Get some help. You ain't never too late to go to therapy, bro. You ain't never too old to see a therapist. Take it from me. All right, guys, that's it for this edition of the TIPI podcast. I hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, like and subscribe. Hit that button. Smash on that subscribe button so we can keep bringing you some fun content, some interesting stuff. Until next time, TIPI, bitch!